What is going on, friends? This is Ron from OptimizeFX, and today we're going to be doing some backtesting and forward testing on the Aura Black Edition EA. Now, I've been lucky enough to have tested this robot on a live account for the last week, and I can honestly say it has blown my mind away. The reason being is that it has done over 100% in that 1 week. And I've got the results to prove it too, but I'll get to that later on in the video. But firstly, what do you think about me doing more backtesting and things like that? Would you like to see more of that? If you do, smash that like button and let me know in the comment section down below that you want to see me backtest robots like this, basically. So this is not a cheap robot. As you can see, it is $1,745 US. And it is by actually quite a well-known EA author called Stanislav. He's done a few other robots as well, like Aura Turbo and the like. You can have a look there, but you get a free copy of Aura Turbo if you do buy this. But what I wanted to have a chat about was basically let's do some backtesting. So I'll show you how I do my backtesting, and then we'll go over to the other chart, which is on my VPS, and I'll show you the results from its trading last week. And what I'll probably do is withdraw. I started it off with $100. It's made $100, and I'll probably withdraw the $100 that I made, so we'll break even, and we'll see if it can do it again. Now, if you've been following gold, gold didn't have a great week in terms of its price. Last week it went down and hit 1680, and then with a bit of news afterwards it shot back up a little bit again. But basically it's still in a downtrend, and we'll see what happens. I'm curious to see what happens next week. So without further ado, let's have a look. Let's move over to the terminal that I've got here ready to rock and roll, and I've downloaded the demo from the marketplace. And we have it here. We have Aura Black Edition. You can get it from the marketplace by just going to up here on your MT4 terminal, or MT5. I think it's still available on MT5 as well. But you just go to the market and you search for it, and then you can install basically a demo. So what I've also done as well is I've downloaded some tick data, and that tick data, I've downloaded a year's worth of tick data. So this robot runs on the daily time frame, which is right here, daily. I'm using the spread as current because, well, the market's not open right now, but we can probably set that to something like 30 to simulate an open market. And I'm testing every tick. And these are the settings for Aura here. Now, in the comments and things like that, you can sometimes find other settings for it, but I don't think there is any here. I'm not sure. There's a Telegram channel, so there might be settings here. Let's have a look. So the balance is what you change. So it's not sensitive to time frame. Set it only D1. Default setting. The default risk is high. So the risk can be controlled the balance parameter, and I'll show you what that means in a minute. So there's low, medium, and high risk. This is relative, and the risk is adjusted individually. Can I touch on multiple time frame? You probably could if you wanted to, but you'll need to change the magic numbers actually, as it's mentioned here. So, but you're also opening yourself to a lot more risk. Just keep that in mind as well. Right. So with all that here, let's get over to this side of things, and we'll set it off or reset it. So this is default settings right now. Default. Just keep in mind, I have set the spread to 30, which I'm not sure if that's going to affect anything, or maybe make it 10 if you've got a good broker. Right, and we'll start this, and this is going to go, it's going to basically use my whole year's worth of tick data, and we can see it going right here. Now, the good thing about this robot is that it takes losses, and as you can see here, the little drops, it takes losses, and my actual live one did take a loss as well, and I'll show you. It took quite a big loss on a $100 account. It took quite a big loss. As you can see here, the lot sizes are increasing and the profit is increasing quite substantially. This is over 1 year. So as we can see here, we've finished the backtest and the results I'm showing you here, 2021-07-22, and it goes to 2022-07-15. So a whole year's worth. And this is the results. So from $1,000, it's made 71,000, and it's had a max drawdown of, well, relative drawdown of 27.23%, and its profit factor is 2.28. So that's absolutely outstanding, absolutely crazy, right? And this is on the high risk setting. You can probably go even higher risk and do $50 in the balance. But that'd be probably silly high. Anyway, so let's go with what they said. I think they said maybe, was it 200 was medium? I do not remember. 300. All right. So let's chuck in 300. We'll do another test. Now, the really good thing about this robot as well, like as this, it's really quick. I'm back testing. Off we go. And we've already hit 2 grand. So we've doubled our money already. And it is going hard. Let's go. So yeah, I'm really keen to show you all how the real one went, that I put my own $100 in, and I'm like, well, let's test this thing live, because I actually have this EA. And right there, look at that. Okay, so on the medium risk setting, it didn't make 70 grand, it made 3,465 for the year, with a relative drawdown of 9.12%. Still at a really, really good profit factor of 2.49. So that is insane. Not quite as insane as 70k, but just remember this is the daily time frame and it's a medium risk. Oh, 5. Okay, we'll put in 500. We'll run it one more. I'm not expecting it to be crazy at all. It is probably be likely to double the account, I would say, and that's because we're living. It's probably 0.01 per $500. I would say that's probably why, and because we're starting on 1,000. Look at that. We might hit double the account. Look at that. There we go. 2k. I'm not expecting it to do too much more. Let's have a look. Bingo. So it's made 1,503 with a relative drawdown of 5.13%. That is absolutely amazing, right? And as you can see here, just for fun, I put in $50 as the starting balance, and we almost hit 2 million. But the relative drawdown is 53%. And anyway, but there you have it, $1,000 to almost 2 mil, with a drawdown of 53%. That's crazy. I don't know if this is like what will actually happen in real life. But hey, like, do you think it's worth a try? Crazy, right? Anyway, so there are the back tests, and what do you think? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think about Aura Black? Do you think it's a history reader, or do you think it's actually the real deal? Now, I'm going to bring over the VPS because this is actually live. Now, this is my VPS. This is actually a live account. You can see where I put in, transferred in $100. I transferred in $100 from another account to this one. So the other account, I obviously had money to transfer in to risk $100, and I put $100 on Aura Black. This is the set right here. So we're using break even. We are using trailing. We're not closing on Friday. We're opening opposite deals. This is the magic. We are not trading 24/7. It's going from 4 to 23. And you can open a max of 5 open deals. And we're using the high risk. which is the balance of 100. And as you can see here, these are all the trades it took in that week. So from the 19th to the 22nd is when it started trading, so 19 and 22. And the first 3 trades went really, really well. It made $14 on each one, 14.6 or 5. And then we had, well, remember when I said that we had a losing trade, it did a stop loss. And there you have it. That is the stop loss. It closed at negative 43. And then we made another 14, another 14. Disregard the NAS 100 trade. That was my bad because I was on the wrong account when I put that one in. So I ended up closing it with a little profit. I didn't want to stuff this up too much. But even if I take that $5 out, we'd still be over 100 in profit. The next trade did really, really well. Made 29, then 9, then 10, 11, $1, and then closed off the trading week with a $10 winning trade. What do you think about that? I mean, that to me is absolutely freaking outstanding. This is version 2.3 that I have. I don't have version 2.4. Apparently 2.4 is not as good, but the one that I was backtesting before is 2.6. So I'd be interested to see how it may have gone with the same settings. But I'm told that it's not too much of a difference between the versions. It's just a little bit of optimization, I think. But yeah, there you have it. That is honestly my honest review of Aura Black. I think it's actually a really good robot, but I'm going to pull out my $100 that I made, and I'm going to run it again for another week on the same settings, and we see if we can do it again. And if it does, I'm just going to let it run, and I'll keep it going, and we'll see what happens, right? But that is it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll have another review coming up soon. Bye-bye.